The Internet of Things, IoT, which refers to the interconnected network of physical devices embedded with sensors, software, and connectivity to exchange data and perform tasks, presents significant privacy risks. Some of the privacy risks associated with IoT include: 1. Data collection and surveillance. IoT devices collect vast amounts of data, including personal and sensitive information, such as location, behavior patterns, health data, and more. This data can be used for surveillance, tracking, profiling, and monitoring individuals' activities, raising concerns about invasion of privacy and loss of control over personal information. 2. Data security and breaches. IoT devices may have vulnerabilities in their security, making them susceptible to data breaches and unauthorized access. This can result in the exposure of sensitive data, leading to identity theft, financial loss, or other privacy violations. 3. Lack of consent and control. IoT devices often collect data without explicit consent from users, and individuals may have limited control over the data they generate. Data may be shared with third parties, and individuals may not have clear visibility or control over how the data is used or with whom it is shared, raising concerns about lack of consent and control over personal information. 4. Profiling and discrimination. IoT devices can collect data that can be used to create profiles of individuals based on their behaviors, preferences, or other characteristics. These profiles can be used for targeted advertising, pricing discrimination, or other forms of profiling that can result in unfair or discriminatory treatment, violating privacy rights and exacerbating existing social inequalities. 5. Inadequate security measures. IoT devices may lack proper security measures, such as encryption, authentication, or firmware updates, making them vulnerable to hacking, data breaches, or other cybersecurity threats. This can result in unauthorized access to personal data and compromise individuals' privacy. 6. Lack of transparency and accountability. The proliferation of IoT devices and the complexity of the IoT ecosystem can result in a lack of transparency and accountability. Users may not have clear visibility into the data practices of IoT devices, including data collection, sharing, and retention. Moreover, responsibility for privacy and security may be diffuse among multiple stakeholders, including device manufacturers, service providers, and data processors, making it challenging to assign accountability in case of privacy breaches. 7. Ubiquitous data collection. IoT devices can be pervasive in various aspects of individuals' lives, including homes, workplaces, public spaces, and even on their bodies, e.g., wearables. This can result in constant data collection and surveillance, raising concerns about the erosion of privacy boundaries and the potential for surveillance creep. 8. Lack of standardization. There is a lack of standardization and regulation in the IoT industry, which can result in varying levels of privacy protection for different IoT devices. This can make it challenging for users to understand and evaluate the privacy risks associated with IoT devices, and for regulators to enforce consistent privacy standards. Addressing the privacy risks associated with IoT requires robust privacy regulations, security measures, transparency, and accountability from IoT device manufacturers, service providers, and other stakeholders. Users should also be vigilant about understanding the data practices of IoT devices, including consent mechanisms, and take steps to protect their privacy, such as using strong passwords, updating firmware, and being mindful of the data they share with IoT devices. This is all for the video. This video is made possible by Pictory. If you like to use Pictory to create your videos, enter the promo code J56 at checkout to get 20% off your subscription until you cancel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.